You're welcome to 5 Minutes with My Architects. On this podcast, we provide industry knowledge for building designs and renovation. We share tips to guide you on your journey so that you enjoy the building experience. Today, we'll be looking at what to do before signing your contracts. On any building project, the whole idea for the clients is to finish on time with good quality and estimated cost. But we find out that most times the client's goal is different from the builder's goal. The builder is focused on making profits and sometimes also delivering quality. So most times these goals do not align. And we suggest that every project needs a project manager to coordinate and protect the goals of the project, which is not mostly what the builder does most of the time. Okay, so it's either you become your own project manager or you get an architect to do that for you. So what are the things you need to do before you sign a contract? Okay, you would have completed your building designs, gotten your planning permits, and shortlisted your builder. It's always advisable that you sign a contract with your builder to get him committed to the terms of the contract, which includes timing, quality, and pricing. Okay, so we're going to take you through a few steps to guide you on what to do before you sign your contract. We always encourage you, sign contracts. It will guide the entire process. So the first thing is that you need to get your estimate provided by a quantity surveyor. We don't always advise contractors to price because you will need a quantity surveyor to give you an idea of the estimates, which you can now compare with the quotes from other contractors. But this we have also discussed in another podcast, which you're going to share the link. Okay, so have your estimates done, have the prices reviewed and agreed upon. Okay, so you also need to have your drawings ready before you sign the contract. Make sure it's been ready and signed by all the consultants. We're going to share the link for all the documents you need before you sign the contract. Okay, so you need to get all those drawings checked by your architect for errors. Compare the drawings, overlay them, make sure there are no conflicts. Ensure that your planning permit is ready. It's always good to get it ready so that you don't get into paying fines for breaking the laws. Okay, so you can check out our website, IMarcpro so that I can get planning permit processing requirements. So who prepares the contract documents? It's good to get your architect to prepare it. Okay, so he prepares the contract documents and you sign it with your builder. Okay, it has all the details like I listed before, the quality of finishes, the timing, how payments are going to be made, and all that. So everybody agrees on it. You also need to agree on payment terms with your contractor. Are you giving him advance payment? And or is it funding from the start? There has to be an agreement on how you're going to fund the project so that you don't get stuck. Then if he needs an advance payment, then he will actually need to give you an APG to cover the advance payment you're giving him. Okay, please ensure that the contract includes your project timelines. It should be stated clearly and agreed upon. The contractor should provide you with a work program done by himself, which is also included in the contract document that is signed off. Okay, then you should also have plans to stay on budget. So, while you're also trying to fix the project timelines, make sure that your funding plan, your financing plan, also works with that timeline. Okay, and with that, I think you're good to go. We'll look at a few mistakes that we've had for some people make, and which we have been privy to work with them to set it right. Okay, making your builder your project manager doesn't work. It's going to model up the project. You need somebody to control resources, control timing, and also control quality. So if you can't do that, please engage your architect to do that for you. Okay, then please, like we said earlier, you need to sign a contract. Most private clients do not. For corporate clients, they sign contracts. They have all the processes streamlined. But for private clients, for your own safety, your project is a huge investment. So signing a contract is not going to cost you much and it's not a big deal. So, sign it to safeguard your investment. Okay. Then ensure that you finalize the design phase so that it doesn't spill into the construction phase. Be part of your design phase. Understand the design scheme. Go through it with the architect. Get him to explain what you don't understand. Don't make assumptions, okay? We've had issues where clients don't even understand the plan, and because of that, we now had to start doing, animations and 3D visualizations, so that I can actually see what is happening internally in their buildings and make contribution in the design phase. Okay, then another mistake people make is that they don't finalize the finishes. We always insist that our clients are part of the finishes selection, even in the design phase, because that will also, inflate the contract costs if you don't take things into consideration at the beginning of the project. So what are the things to do? Try and fix the price of your contract. Fix it to time and make sure it's based on availability of funds so that you don't have issues with the contractor and all that. Okay, so get it right with the project contract terms, and try and stick to it. Then make sure you check the bills of quantities and specifications with your architect. Always go through them. Okay, so I hope these tips are clear. I encourage you to listen to the podcast again so that you can follow the step-by-step process and know what to do. Okay, if you need more insight, if you need more information, you can actually check out our website, IMarcpro.com, and our social media platform, for more details on how to work out contracts for your building project. So until next time, please apply these tips and let us have your feedback.